Dear students, welcome to Become 5th semester Cost Accounting Paper 1, Session 5. And today's topic will be methods, techniques of cost accounting and installation of cost accounting system. In methods of costing, there are first one job costing, second contract costing, third one batch costing, fourth process costing, fifth unit or output costing, sixth operation costing, seven operating costing. First one, job costing. It is the process of identifying the cost incurred for completion of a job to specification and instruction of customers. If the job is considered in accordance with the specification and instruction given by the customer, it is known as job costing. For example, typing institution, printing press. Job costing includes contract costing and batch costing. Contract costing. It is also called as terminal costing as the preparation of contract account closed after the completion of the contract. Each order of is of long duration. Example, building construction, road construction, etc. Contract costing is also terminal costing. It is completed only after closing of a particular project. Best example is construction of road, bridge, dams, etc. Batch costing. It is another form of costing in which homogeneous products are taken as a unit. A batch consists of a specific number of products or units or articles. For example, ready-made garments, shoes, etc. In batch costing, identical products are produced in a larger scale, and costing is done according to the batch-wise. Even though ready-made garments are different, first, what is the cost of production of cotton? Then silk, then trousers, then saris, etc. Costing is done. Then process costing. Process costing is a method of costing used mainly in manufacturing where units are continuously mass produced through one or more processes. Process costing where raw material has to be passed through different process. The output of first process will be the input for the second process, and output of second process will be the input of third process. Best example for process costing is paper industry, oil refinery, etc. Unit or output costing. Unit or output costing is a method of costing applied to ascertain the cost per unit where standard or identical units are manufactured. If the standard or identical units are manufactured, per unit cost is done. Example, brick industry, sugar industry, cloth, coal, cement, etc. These industries output costing is being used. Operation costing. Operation costing is a method of costing is adopted when it is desired to ascertain the cost of carrying out an operation in a department. For example, welding. Operation costing is the cost of operation. For example, welding, etc. Operating costing. Operating costing is known as service costing also. It is a method of ascertaining the cost of providing a service. This method is applied by those undertaking which provide service rather than the production of goods. If the any industry provides service just like hotel, hospital, etc., these industries will install operating costing. Example, this method is used for passenger metro services, railway services, etc. And calculation per unit is passenger kilometer. Educational institution, cost will be per student. Hospital, cost will be per patient or per bed, etc. Then techniques of costing. Historical cost. Historical cost is a system of costing under which costs are determined after they have been incurred. If the cost is done on based past record, that is known as historical costing. Standard costing. Under standard costing, standard costs are determined and used and then compared with the actual cost. So cost to determine the extent of variation so that remedial action can be taken. Standard costing where standard is set and actual performance will be compared with the standard in order to find out any variations and actions to be taken to correct these variations. Absorption costing. Under this costing method, all manufacturing cost, fixed costs and variable costs are charged to the products, jobs or processes, etc., and are included in total cost. Under absorption costing, all costs are charged to the total cost, and then cost of production will be calculated. Marginal costing. Under marginal costing method, only variable production costs are charged to the products or jobs. Marginal costing is the ascertainment of marginal cost by differentiating between the fixed cost and variable cost, and of the effects of changes in the volume and type of output. In marginal costing, we will consider only variable cost, and cost is divided into fixed and variable. And for calculation purpose, margin, what is one increase in the output, that we what will be the increase in total cost, depending upon the marginal variable cost only. Uniform costing. Uniform costing means the use of same costing principles, methods, and techniques by several undertakings to achieve the uniformity in the system. Uniform costing system is system where many industries are followed same costing technique. Budgetary control. Budgetary control is a technique use of budgets as means of controlling aspects of the business, and it is designed to assist management in fixing of responsibility and authority in the measurement of actual performance and find out variations between budgetary and actual results. If there are variations, action should be taken. In budgetary control, budgets are prepared in advance, then it will be compared with the actual results. In any deviations taken from the budgeted performance and actual performance, then action will be taken. Installation of cost accounting system. Installation means adoption of cost accounting system in different industry based on their nature of output and manufacturing process. For effective installation of cost accounting system, following factors should be considered. Following factors should be considered for the installation or adopting cost system. First one, size of the firm. The complexity and outline of the cost accounting system depends upon the size of the business enterprise and management requirement. As the size of the firm and business grows, management requirements for cost data and information increases. As we already told, costing is applicable only to the manufacturing industry and big industry. Small trading concern, it does not require. As the size of the business increases, the requirement for cost data and cost reports are also more. So depend upon the size of the business firm, you have to install the cost accounting system. Manufacturing process or methods. The manufacturing process includes production layout and its arrangement, production scheduling, plant and equipment capacity, inventory system, etc. Based on manufacturing process also, the costing system, installation of a costing system depends. Then that is a continuation one. Its control methods and wage payment, recovery of overheads, and other problems related to factory are the important factors should be taken consideration for installation of costing system. Wage payment methods, recovery of overheads, then any other problem related with it may be labor problem or any other problem. Such problems has to be considered before installation of the costing system. See, nature and number of products. If a single product is manufactured, all costs of direct material, direct labor, and other factory overheads can be directly allocated to the product. But in case of more than one product being produced some cost of production relating to two or more products are to be equitably apportioned among them, which will influence in designing cost accounting system. For example, if single output is produced, then all costs are charged to a single unit. But if there is numerous items are produced, cost has to be divided and distributed according to the nature and their volume of output. Then management control needs. The designing of cost accounting system in a business firm is guided by the management control requirements. The costing system should apply data to person at different levels in the organization to take suitable action in their respective areas. Management control needs. If management control needs more cost conscious, then it should adopt the costing system. Raw materials. The nature of raw materials and the degree of waste therein influences the designing of cost accounting system. There are some materials which have high degree of spoilage. The issuing of materials, methods of pricing, and control over spoilage are accordingly adopted to suit the specific type of materials. When you adopt the costing system, we should know what the nature of materials that we use. The material consists of high spoilage in nature, then the method of issue of materials to the production department, it has to be well planned. All these factors will influence in the installation of cost accounting system. These are my references: SN Maheshwari, then RS and Pillai and Bhagavati, Cost Accounting India. Thank you.